don't know, I just wish things would start to happen.
Impatient, huh? Don't worry. You work hard, everything follows. Am I right, Tommy?
Bigger than Sinatra, Jib. My hand to God.
Nearly 10 years on Broadway and counting, it's still one of the biggest hits on the Great White Way. Jersey Boys, which is the true story of the rise of 60s pop sensations Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, has been a smash hit ever since it opened. Now, the inevitable film version has come here, and it's a great musical to bring to the movies. A lot of fun, you would think, but this is a very dark version of that story, much darker than the Broadway play.
Tommy's in a little trouble.
What is he standing in?
The fact is, the trouble started long before that.
Perhaps that's due to the surprising choice as Best Director on this, Clint Eastwood. And I say, is he the best director? Well, you know what? Clint Eastwood does have a strong musical background himself. Now, in terms of Broadway shows, it's a little shaky. The only time he's really done a big Broadway show on film was Paint Your Wagon in 1970. And I think he's brought a lot to the story of Jersey Boys that really wasn't apparent when it was on the stage.
How about call me? We'll set up a meet.
Hey, come on. Kid's here, we're here, let's do it.
Yeah, Tommy, he's got a new one. This stuff, it just pours out of him. I'm just saying.
This story is really tailor-made. It's kind of like a Goodfellas meets Good Times, and it revolves around Frankie Valli and his friends. It starts out where they're kind of small-time hoods in their local neighborhood. They meet up with the godfather of that area of the world, played nicely here by Christopher Walken. But soon it's on to fame and fortune when they display a strong musical talent and they become one of the top acts of the 60s. You all know the songs. They're so memorable. My favorite is Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, but there's Sherry, Sherry, and Walk Like a Man. But this movie isn't content just to play the songs, just to play the hits. It really is about the ups and downs of a life in show business, and it's gritty. I would say this is less a movie musical than it is a nice biopic. And coming from the man Clint Eastwood, who, it really shows his versatility as a director.
I see. Now we got a democracy. All right, let's put it to a vote. Should Bob hand the money, yay or nay? Huh? Huh? Hey! Well, that's my vote. Anybody else?
This movie may not be for people who are going expecting to have a great time dancing in the aisles. It's a lot darker than that. But I think after 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is the running time on this film, I think you'll find it well worth the money. Jersey Boys is one of those rare attempts by the studios these days to revisit the great musical form. There's a couple more coming this year. I say go out and support it. Support the idea of movie musicals. They're here to stay, I hope. Certainly this one is worth your time. I say go.